I'm staying. I'm finishing my coffee.
I play Viola, who is a character that crashes into New World, which is where Chaos Walking is set. She runs into Todd Hewitt, who has been told for his entire life that women do not exist. And so everything is upended for him. And he basically chooses to leave everything he knows behind to go on this adventure with her. Because ultimately she needs to contact her ship and warn her people that all is not as it seems on New World. Viola and Todd meet sort of by chance. And what is amazing in the story is Todd can't really explain why he's drawn to Viola, but he basically, he's told to as well by Ben Killian, but he leaves everything he knows in order to help her, which is amazing. And that I think is why we did the additional photography too, because it's a challenging relationship to make work, because there has to be like a pull, but also you have to understand why they stay together. And obviously he's super helpful to Viola, so it's clearer that way. He brings a lot to it. He has to be a young man on the cusp of proper adulthood. He has to make the audience understand why he's with Viola. And a lot of that, honestly, and it's in the trailer, a lot of that is his relationship with Manchi. Like, he loves his dog so, so much, and it's wonderful. I remember someone saying it on set when we were filming. It's wonderful seeing characters liking something. It makes you like them. So it's like a really wonderful way into Todd to see how he is with his dog. It's really an amazing ensemble cast. Obviously, Tom is great, and it's a quite different part from Spider-Man, so it was really fun seeing him do that. I got to do one really fun scene with Nick Jonas where I told him that he smelled, and it really made me laugh myself, because I wasn't supposed to say anything in it, and I thought, let me just see what he does in this scene if he does it, and it really stuck with me. It made me laugh. And then Mads Mikkelsen, who I'm obviously thrilled is now Grindelwald, because I feel that much closer to the Harry Potter franchise.
Yeah, the same goes with Daisy as it goes with Tom, and she has now proven quite a few times that she's a very, very talented young actress, and having that ability that not only to be able to act, but that the camera loves you, and that's what makes the big stars. And when the camera is in love with you, as it is with Daisy, it will pick up all the little things she does, and for that reason, she will be a great storyteller.
Without the noise, there is no issue. Without the noise, there are people living as people do. And within this story, it's the noise that forms any sort of contention. It's the disparity with men and women having noise and not. That is the sort of history of New World, and it's a massive issue for Todd and Viola to overcome. So really, with the noise had to be intense, like it's an intense part of the experience of Chaos Walking.
I mean, the noise plays a vital part, obviously. But to the men, they've been around it for 20 odd years. So it's part of their day. They take it for granted. There are a few times, obviously, where we take in and use noise as a dramatic effect, where we are forcing somebody to reveal their noise. And then it was a technical thing, whether it manifests itself on the side, above, around the character. It's just little technical things what we're looking at. But in general, people trying to keep the noise out, meaning that we're not reacting to noise constantly. That would be complete madness, but it's constantly there. So you can imagine a radio that plays non-stop with a lot of annoying music. And that's the kind of world they live in, but they don't take it in. They have to keep it out.
It's interesting because the film has ended up spanning different parts of all three books in the trilogy, not necessarily in any one order, not necessarily as like every bit from every book. But this script has ended up encompassing actually more of the world than I think one would assume. And I think because so much in the book is descriptive of the noise, because we're able to do that in an audio-visual way, I think it's helpful having that, because you're able to tell the story probably in a more condensed way, because the noise does so much of the work that the book has to do in a narrative way.